Welcome to Cold Hard Trash CRT episode 73. I'm your host, Trash Can Jones.
Boo! It's a Halloween episode,
That
and
kind
I'm
of scared
Brad.
me because I thought your mic broke or something. You had like a big sneeze.
No,
You're gonna go on one of those nine pence for you to do 9 in a row.
yeah, except with booze. Boo! 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 Three big
Get
boos.
all the scares. 3 big boos. Happy Halloween. The last episode that we have recorded before Halloween. Happy Halloween if it happens to be that day when you're listening to it. It means you waited a while to listen to it.
When I competed in the Milwaukee Regional for Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
one, you can see the nicknames of other people. Just, I'm assuming they turn it off for like the stream matches or whatever.
Sure.
And I played against someone who had a Rillaboom named Five Big Booms. She
Pretty
had good nicknames. And she recognized my dog hoodie as an Elden Ring reference. And that one of my Pokemon
Nice.
was named after a character in Sekiro. So,
Nice.
that was a nice one.
Pretty cool. Cool people you get to meet up at the Pokemon events.
Yeah.
So you've never heard of Spawn, though. We were talking about right before we started recording.
I have not.
A
Or I might
cool
have.
ass,
But I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
cool ass movie based on a comic book series. I think it wasn't made by DC or Marvel. By Image Comics. I think it was eventually bought by Marvel or something like that. But the movie is this guy who's like a special forces operator ends up getting sent to hell after he gets like killed on a mission, and Satan's like, "Yo, you're so badass. I want you to be the captain of my army, and if you say yes, then I'll let you go back to Earth and get revenge for the guy who like killed you and killed. I think they killed his family too. No, his family's still alive because he goes back to meet him. I think his family's just in danger." So he accepts that, and he becomes literally the Hell Spawn, just known as Spawn. And he's basically got like this venom symbiote all over him that acts as like an armor, but that can also make chains. He's got this wicked cape that's also like alive and can fly to him.
Sick.
Super dark movie, super sick. Yeah, definitely recommend watching Spawn.
Yeah,
It's
got, like, Venom shit.
Michael J.I. White, I believe. That was one of his first like starring roles. Not his first, but like one of his first big ones. I'm trying to Michael J.I. White, who was Black Dynamite fame,
Ah.
and a bunch of other terrible military movies because I think his agent's really bad. But shout out to Michael J.I. White. Pretty sweet in Spawn, pretty sweet in Black Dynamite.
Yeah, I'll watch Spawn. Show me Spawn. I watched another episode of Ozark.
Oh yeah, nice. So your episode was only the one, so you're on episode 2, or technically on episode 3.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm getting the roll going.
Yeah, they
It was
get
a lot
that shit
slower.
started quick, like I told you.
It was just the guy just contemplating suicide like 5 times in a row. But I mean, hey, like given his circumstances,
Yeah, they kicked a lot of shit off in that first episode of just like, oh, by the way, all of this is happening, and here we go.
I actually did see a scene from that episode before, and I didn't get the context or understand it at all. Where he like goes into the bathroom on the island, and he's like, "Look, I also need to get the names of everyone down." David Bird.
I think it's Marty
Bird, not
Yeah.
David Bird. David Bird is like a real name though, like a famous name for something else. I forget. But yeah, Marty Bird. When he goes to the island and goes into the bathroom, and he's like, "You guys literally can't spend that money. You should give it to me, or else you're probably gonna die. But I'm not gonna kill you. You're gonna kill you." And they're like, "Shit. Well, we're gonna take 20 grand. Again, you can't stop us." He's like, "Okay, I guess that's the deal."
Like, I literally, okay. Have fun dealing with whoever owns that money.
Yeah.
Dipshits. That's always part of the running thing of the show is like Marty Bird is not the cartel, but he's just like, listen, man, you got to know the consequences.
He just works for the cartel.
Right. That distinction is always very important.
I bet he's gonna get something going with that blue fish or blue catfish hotel or whatever. Because he stood up for the kid in the bar. I'm like,
yeah, for Tuck. Fucking
Yep.
love Tuck. Tuck has great moments in the show. They actually do him so well. I love him. He's a great character.
yeah. So I think that he's earned some respect with that, some goodwill. Now they're gonna launder his money for him.
Yeah, but the
3
question is,
millions, 8 million in 3 months. One business is not
but-
enough.
Ooh, I like where your head's at. And I was gonna say, do you think he's already kind of open about it with his wife, obviously. You think he's gonna try and like, rope these business owners in, be like, hey, don't worry about this, just take a little money on the side, perhaps? Or how do you think he's gonna go about it? He's gonna try to keep it completely secret, just like, yeah, don't worry about it, why I have so much money and why so much money's coming in?
Well, the strip club owner called him out. The storage unit guy might have had a read on him like that. I don't think the hotel owner figured it out yet. And it might be valuable for him to keep it a secret for that reason. Because he isn't like, instantly made like everyone else did.
Yeah, the strip club owner he's already like a seedy guy himself, so he probably just immediately, like, if someone's coming to buy a strip club, it's probably not on the up and up type deal. Like, no respectable businessman, I guess, would come and buy a strip club. Not
He
exactly a
wanted
high-class
25%, dude. Like, he probably, like, considering how much money he was going to be moving, if he knew that, like, he might have been willing to come down. But 25% of 8 million? Are you shitting me? Or whatever portion he would be getting. Like, that is huge.
Yeah, but it's like not like he actually could have given it to him.
Exactly.
If that 25% goes missing, it's like he can't exactly use this as a part of the negotiating. Like, that's not how this works. You can't just tell them right away that he's with the cartel and that he can't get a percentage.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Like, that is all legal money, too, is the thing.
Technically, yeah, it
It's
is like
withdrawn
wash
from
money,
his
'cause that's what
bank.
he's saying. Right. So that's his whole cover story. Is he's just like, I'm here to inject businesses with cash, right? So he's just like, yeah, don't ask, I just got the cash. So he's probably thinking like, oh yeah, it's your cash, so I could take this 25%. He's like, yeah, even though it's my cash, this is, there's bigger things at play.
Mm-hmm.
It is clean money, but it's clean money that needs to be washed and accounted for. It's not like, oh yeah, I only washed your $6 million or whatever, like 25% of that off is.
Well, I mean, that's what got the other guys
Ain't no
killed.
cutting deals. Exactly. Ain't no cutting deals that way. he probably he can't just like shake him in his shoulders and scream that into his face like he wants to. But it's kind of always the undertone of like the entire show of like he's about ready to explode, but it has to be like, hey, listen, man, how about we come to an agreeable business arrangement? Because I'm not someone who could just beat you in a fight, but Lord, I'd like to.
I wonder if the imaginary hooker from episode 1 is going to come back.
Maybe. Have to watch and find out.
Yeah. So I'll be working on that.
Nice. Ozark's a good show. It takes a lot of twists and turns. And they also have the one terrible Chicago moment. I think it's like 3 seasons in.
I mean, they start out in Chicago.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they have the one thing of going back where they, like, look down the barrel of the camera and say Portillo's. It's like, all right.
Yeah. I guess, again, I'm only 2 episodes in, but, like, they bring up a good point where, like, this guy... They also have, like, the the FBI, I think, on Marty Bird. This, like, drug lord guy, why would he want this heat on his money launderer? The whole, like, pulling out the $8 million and moving to the Ozarks. And then the fucking barrel truck that had the bodies got tipped over. Like, he's not running a tight ship. Everyone fucking knows it. That's why they stole from him. And, like, he's gonna do this? He's gonna have him
Yeah,
like
I guess
these
from his
crazy
perspective, Marty's
conditions and have him put so much heat on himself to do it.
from his position, Marty's so expendable, and then what's going to happen if like the FBI or whatever like questions him? Is he going to give up the cartel, like snitch on the cartel? Like that's the biggest no. You know, like that's probably the position he's putting him in. Like, all right, you're going to have to not only do this, but do it in a way that's believable, because otherwise, you're going to have to be put in a position where you're either going to prison for life because of all this money laundering, or snitching on the cartel, which is a death sentence for you and your family.
I think Marty would actually be in a good position to cut a deal for witness protection.
Yeah, but how good is witness protection? That's the thing. You really got to just bank the fact the cartel's not going to be able to find you.
Ray or whatever the fuck he is, like, his name is, like, I don't think he's that good.
I think Dell is the guy's
Dell.
name in the first season.
Yeah. In the first season, so there's bigger fish.
Perhaps bigger fish, perhaps smaller fish, perhaps the bigger fish is changing.
Well, they are on a
You never
lake.
know. There's lots of fish in that lake. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I feel like, yeah, if he cut a deal, like, I think witness protection would be good enough for him. Realistically, I don't think the cartel is going to be able to track him down. They weren't able to keep track of the fact, like, they only found out way after the fact that they got all that money stolen from their launderers. Like, they are not paying enough attention to this shit.
Hey, I don't think they ever really go into, it might just as like a secondhand detail that I'm not remembering, but how exactly Dell found out. Because it's the whole thing of like, they tell him like, oh yeah, we rigged the gas gauges and that's how like we hid it from you guys. But how did he find out about that eventually, other than just noticing the lump sum missing after so long?
Now they're saying they do go over that, or you're...
They might go over that as like a detail of like, he asks him like, how did you know, by the way? And then he just tells him, and then they cut the scene right after that because they like to do dramatic like reveals and then cut away. That's their big thing. Have something big happen and then just like, all right, now you get to sit with that while the life progresses. I like it. I think it's a good like cinematic choice, cinematography choice. I don't know if it's actually.
Yeah.
It's a good way to tell a story.
Cliffhangers or...
It's not exactly a cliffhanger because it'll like be not even to give a spoiler or anything, but like a named character, like something big will happen to them, and then the scene will just cut to the next scene where people are talking, and then like the other two people are going about their story, and you just have to sit with that in the back of your mind, like, oh, I know that guy just like got shot or something like that, but they have no idea, these people in the scene, and they're not even. It's not even like concerning them.
Oh, well, that is literally dramatic irony.
Oh, I don't think I'm familiar with that.
Dramatic irony is when the observer knows something that the people in the scene do not.
Ah, well, they use that a hell of a lot in Ozark.
And so it recontextualizes. This context of the scene is knowledge that they don't have.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even like I said, even related to the scene most of the time. Like, not like the scene that just happened is now going to spill over into the scene. It's just like, oh yeah, that happened, and then the scene goes on of what they were doing, and then it cuts to the scene afterwards where maybe they found out of what happened in the scene before.
Mm-hmm.
So they cut out a lot of just like the emotional reaction to things and just go to like straight to, all right, what are we doing about this?
Mm-hmm. What's your progress on Breaking Bad?
On Breaking Bad, I actually haven't gotten to watch any new episodes this week. I've been kind of busy.
So haven't finished season 4?
No, still have not finished season 4.
Fair enough. Well, I'm glad I watched recommended TV, so we could still bring it up.
You did your homework. I did not.
So, my cats are little rascals. They'll get in each other's business and mess with one another.
Sure.
There's that one time when I only had one cat, I believe, where I was talking about how this one door, like the closet, like the door doesn't shut all the way, or like it just keeps on like opening up, and I'm like, god damn it, so it goes. Sometimes there's doors like that, and then you saw my cat Suzu pull open the door one time, and it solved the mystery, and it was like, that fucker. So I put a litter box in the room, and I just keep the door ajar, because it's a utility closet, not like a clothing closet, right? I can put a litter box in there, and then so now it's just one of the places where the litter boxes is, you know. The other day, like maybe last week, I was coming home from work, and I saw that door closed. I was like, huh. And I opened it, and Suzu was trapped in there. So he only knows how to open it from the outside, not the inside. I'm like, how the hell did that happen? And then I figure out, after like hearing it a couple times, that my younger one, Captain, knows how to shut that door and enjoys doing it. She has locked herself into the spare room before. I think she learned her lesson about that, you know, not locking herself into places, but she likes closing doors, I guess. So she came over there that one day and closed the door with him in there. Yeah.
That's funny.
What a prankster. What a stinker.
It's literally like cartoons, like the cats just getting on each other's nerves. That's pretty funny.
She had the whole place to herself.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, little goofballs. I also
Suzu.
I purchased I got some more toys for them in this past month, and there's some good ones. They really like them, which is cool. It's a couple of different things on the end of wands because all the other ones they had broke. One of them is a fishing line, or not a fishing line. It's a fishing rod, a small fishing rod with like a felt string rope thing, whatever. With a little like feather, like fly fishing thing on the end. It collapses and everything too. And Captain really likes the little fly fishing things, you know, little feathers.
Yeah, you can go fishing for your cats.
Yep, that's pretty neat. I got a thing that's like a bunch of ribbons at the end of the wand. They're all a bunch of small ones. You can shake it around, almost like a pom pom, but on a stick. And then there's one that's like a rainbow, like very fluffy, feathery looking string. They love those things. Very cool.
Oh yeah, cats love the stringy bits.
I also got convinced. I rarely ever, if ever, will buy something off of Instagram, right? Or Instagram ads. Like, for the most part, I don't really trust them, but I saw a deal. It's like, hey, these are going out of stock due to tariffs. You should buy this toy. And it's like you know that whole expandable seat thing that turns into a couch because it's just folded up cardboard?
No, but I can envision it.
You watched the SpongeBob musical. You know the long chair they had in like the first song?
I don't remember specifically, no.
Okay, well, you can do this thing with cardboard where you like put it in like a crosshatch like arrangement where they're all like glued together, and then you can compress it, and it's like, you know, this example is a chair. Like compress it, and it's like just the shape of a chair, or you could expand it and make it like as big as a couch. Or you could make it go around in a circle. Yeah, like an accordion.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
It's like that, but it holds a ball in it. And it has magnets, and you can put them together. And it's like, buy one, get one free. I was like, cool. So I got that. Captain likes it. Great. And then they were like, okay, here's a deal. You don't even need to add, like, we'll ship it together with your first box. We won't charge you for extra shipping. And we'll take 50% off of this ball that rolls itself with a feather on it. Mm-hmm. So it's a popular cat toy. I've seen it before, and I was like, 50% off? That was pretty pricey before, but sure, 50% off.
Yeah.
And so I threw it on there, got it, neat. And then later I go on Instagram, and I see the actual maker of that toy, first party, you know, selling it, and the half off price that I paid was full price from the actual maker. And this is why I don't buy shit off of Instagram. I warned people against it, but I was in a mood. I was like, yeah, it's a cool little toy ball, a thing like this. I want to keep my cats engaged because I've bought enough of those like little variety pack toy things, and they just get lost. Like they lose interest in it very fast because it's the same shit over and over. But
Sure.
I mean, they do need their little crinkly balls around, and like little fake mice. Like they do need them, right? But I needed some spice as well for them.
Needed to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, but they're a fan of their toys. It's pretty good.
Nice. That's pretty funny to go like just fishing for them. You can sit back in the chair, just kind of reel it in.
Yeah, they don't really reel in like the fishing rod. The first
Yeah,
time
no, you gotta
used
like
it,
pull
Captain went like crazy for it. Like grabbed this feather thing, started trying to walk away and growling, but it's like not like a real aggressive growl. Like, but it is like a bit of a this is mine.
Right.
Don't touch it. So I was able to reel her back in that time, but then after that, like she just treats it like any other like thing on a string. She doesn't really grab those either with her mouth, She'll like bat at it.
Right, she just whacks at it.
And like grab it for just a second and then let go. So I can't reel her in anymore. She doesn't play like that. But
she's too smart. She knows you're trying to catch her.
She's a little smart and a little dumb with it.
And she likes the phone glare is one of her favorites. Jumping on the wall to it.
Yep. She likes the little lights and shit like that. Which I mean, who doesn't? Am I right?
Ew. RGB keyboard over here.
But she will like only go for things if it's just like around a corner and stuff like that. Like she'll lose interest in like stalking something.
Unless there's an actual challenge.
Well, if I'm too fast, if I'm too slow, like she's very finicky. And I don't know, I just feel like maybe she's just not smart enough. So she's gonna be like, this thing's in front of me, I should get it. Or like I should chase this thing. Like, nah, she needs to be just right.
It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it's gotta be maybe she would have like a very specific type of prey that she would like to hunt. Mm-hmm. Like a frog. Doesn't move too fast, but not too slow either.
Frog
not slow like a turtle.
That's her official title, despite having never killed a frog.
Slower than a bird, faster than a turtle. I just came up with frog. I don't know what else would be like in that midsection.
I know I mentioned this a separate topic. I know I mentioned this to you before we started recording, but I made my first stuff in a pressure cooker.
Yeah, the soup.
Yesterday and today.
You said it was kind of mid, but it's your first time doing something.
I think it was a bad recipe for the stock, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. It was a recipe that came with the pressure cooker, which I didn't even know was a thing. Like appliances come with a recipe book.
I mean, do you have the recipe book for your stand mixer, or do you have the instruction book for your stand mixer?
Actually, I might.
If you have the instruction booklet,
recipes in there?
You should check it out. There might be a handful of recipes.
Oh.
Just like a couple things, like here's your new thing, here's some ideas of what to do with it. But the pressure cooker, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a little bit less straightforward because a mixer, for the most part...
If you bought a stand mixer and you don't know what to do with it, I feel like you're in too far. You don't buy a stand mixer unless you need that.
A stand mixer does pretty much only things that you can do without a stand mixer, but it saves you time, right?
Yeah?
Like, it is the same action of whisking or rolling or spinning, is the shit you do with your arm. A pressure cooker saves you time by doing some completely batshit different stuff that you could never achieve without a pressure cooker. It's high pressure.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially how you pressurize the whole shit.
But yeah, like there is never another situation where I could imagine getting a chicken stock done in a half an hour. Because normally that's like a 6-hour thing.
Yeah.
But I want to see if I can tweak that recipe, do it the way that I would do it, because that'd be really neat. If I could get a chicken stock done in half an hour, like that's the thing that kept me from making chicken stock for so long, because it's like, well, I got to take 6 hours to do this. Easy peasy.
Now you can have all the chicken stock you want. Chicken soup for days.
Yeah. the fact that I was able to make the soup in 15 minutes wasn't too surprising, but still, I could do it in a pressure cooker. Cooks the chicken, guaranteed. Tells you how much time to do
Hell
it
yeah.
for.
Beautiful, beautiful.
A Greek lemon soup. There's another nice thing is that I prepped it all yesterday because I was gonna do it yesterday, but then Mrs. Trash gave me soup, so I didn't need more soup
Yeah,
yesterday.
she made you some red lentil soup because you were feeling under the weather. Ain't she sweet?
Yeah, it was a good soup. But yeah, so I actually prepared everything for this soup yesterday and just kept it in the fridge. And this morning, I came out. I cleaned all the pressure cooker stuff yesterday.
Mm.
And I just popped it all in. Boom, bam, bop. Set it. Forget it.
Nice. Yeah, I had some of Mrs. Trash soup this morning. Just what was left in the pot. Heated it back up. Yum yum. Pretty good breakfast. Very filling.
Yeah, but that soup didn't also have the potential to be a bomb if you fucked it up.
Yeah, the pressure cooker can be. I've seen like pressure cooking turkeys go horribly wrong. Really like fucking explode. Same with deep frying.
Yeah, well, the deep frying thing is a different issue because they just fucking spill oil over the sides and it all lights on fire.
They put the frozen turkey in the oil specifically so that like it explodes and oil gets shot upward like a volcano and then lands on the sides and starts on fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the right way to do it would maybe be from frozen. It's just you need to make sure there's enough headroom, enough space to put in the turkey.
I thought you're supposed to do it once it's like seasoned and everything. I don't think you're supposed to do it straight from frozen.
I mean, any seasoning you put on there would probably just get burnt off.
You deep fry a turkey from frozen. No, you should never deep fry a turkey from frozen. The ice inside frozen turkey will rapidly turn to steam and explode, like I thought. Yeah. It rapidly turns to steam, and then all the water and ice crystals throughout there just rapidly expand and then push all that oil. Because water and oil don't mix. I suppose that's part of it, too.
Just because... Is it just the ice crystals, really? Like, the thing still has water in it. I guess... It is very typical to dry out the skin of something like that before you put it into a fryer.
And you're supposed to drain all excess moisture out of it. So, yeah, you're supposed to... It will have some moisture, but you're supposed to limit it specifically because of that.
Well, I never did it before. I had the complete wrong idea about it. Pressure cooker. So long as that pipe doesn't get clogged, you should be okay.
Yeah, top pipe.
But it could be a bomb. And that was the thing. The first time using it, I'm like, okay, how do I make sure... Like, that's the first thing I looked up in the instructions. Is like, how do I use it correctly? What do I look out for?
Like overpressure and just like pop the lid? Is that how it could be a bomb? I'm not exactly 100% on how the pressure could build up in such a way that your kitchen blows up.
Well, if you... Let's say it's in the middle of cooking and you try to open it. That's a lot of pressure in there, and it's instantly gonna like blow the top off of it, like with a lot of force.
Oh,
and a lot of steam coming out. So.
Oh. Yeah. Why would you want to open the top in the middle of cooking then? It's literally pressure cooking.
Well, consider that maybe you've had this thing for a while. Maybe the top isn't as secure as it once was out of the box.
Oh.
This was out of the box. This was my first time ever using it. The first time it was ever used. But there's accidents like this that can happen.
Yeah, that could be pretty common, I'll bet. Bam. Who knew pressure cooking was such a dangerous task? Living on the edge.
A lot of people. That's the kind of the thing that turns people away.
A lot of people knew. Well, it's good that a lot of people knew then. Shit.
You can get a potato done in like 20 minutes. Actually, let me look this up. How fast can you bake a potato in a pressure cooker?
Pressure cooker? Pressure cooked potato. Will it even be like the same amount of softness? I assume so, right? Will it be basically just be a baked potato?
You can, let's see, in a regular oven, it takes an hour to an hour and 30 minutes for the best texture.
Mm-hmm.
30 to 40 minutes in a microwave. These kind of feel like high.
I've seen those.
These feel like
Microwave
high
your baked
bands.
potato. Yes, you microwave it in the plastic. It's so fucking bad.
And okay, this Google AI thing is just giving me bullshit. It takes 30 to 40 minutes or 12 to 18. Okay, which one is it? 15 to 18. So that is the fastest time.
Yeah, fastest time to bake a potato. Pressure cooker.
Yeah. So it has its uses. I want to use it more. And don't worry, I will not misuse the product because dying to pressure cooker, embarrassing. Can't let that happen.
Yeah, pressure cooker death would be pretty embarrassing. How many pressure cooker deaths do you think there are a year? Take a guess. I'll look it up while you're trying to.
Oh, you'll do it.
Oh shit. All right, then I'll guess since you're looking at it. I'm gonna say like 15. It's gonna be one of those lower numbers. 15 people die a year. This is the part where you come in with the statistics. There are no specific statistics because it's extremely rare. All right, cool.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm on a website and it's just like, okay, so like this is how many accidents for cooking a year. Debilitating injuries can happen. Not counted.
You're not gonna die though. You're just gonna lose your hand or part of your face. You'll be fine.
It's funny because this is like it's incredibly rare for someone to die from it.
So don't worry. All you're gonna do is lose a hand.
If a pressure cooker explodes, you could deal with burn injuries, eye injuries, infections, post-traumatic stress disorder, debilitating injuries, skin grafts.
Post-traumatic stress disorder?
It's a bomb!
From your pressure cooker? That's crazy. You're pressure cooking. I mean, I guess if it like blew up your kitchen and like blew your hand off, that'd probably be a very traumatic experience, and you would not want to like use a pressure cooker ever again. I would not blame you. Yeah. It's just crazy that they have to list that.
So, in terms of dangerous cooking appliances, I would put this under the turkey deep fryer in the garage.
Yeah, that turkey deep frying definitely way more. Just deep frying in general, because you're dealing with hot oil. That's dangerous.
Yeah, unless you get like an actual deep fryer, it's tough.
Because like cooking over a live fire, it's a little bit dangerous because you got the live fire and you're like, it's a living thing. Like it could spread or whatever potentially, so you got to keep control of it. But then you have like the hot oil on top of the live fire, which adds like a second also pseudo living thing that can kill you if spilled. Like you're just doubling the danger when you're trying to deep fry. Mm-hmm. But the results are so worth it.
I had shallow fry pork chops in my pan. I moved over to baking them just because I don't have that good control over the heat, I guess. How much time I should be doing it, but I've also done chicken cutlets before.
Fried chicken cutlets?
Yeah, fried in a pan with some oil.
Nice.
Like a quarter-inch, half-inch of oil. So it is like decent amount. Yeah, I don't really fuck with deep frying. Like deep frying.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of deep frying. I'm kind of scared to get like a whole pot of oil. I want to make fried chicken though. Ever since I saw the Binging with Babish with Kevin Baumgartner, where he makes the fried chicken skin with cornflakes crushed in it, because it literally makes like movie chicken, where it looks like it came out of like a cartoon. Looks so good.
Well, I have a big pot.
I also have a big pot that I could use to deep fry. Just I'm scared to do it because if I put a chicken in there and then oil comes out and I light on fire, then I lose life.
I've been successful. I just don't do it. If you want to get it done, you should have a day of it. CRT.
Yeah, I know.
Bonus.
CRT bonus, the fried chicken. That'd be pretty good. Make some sweet fried chicken.
Steal the 11 herbs and spices mix.
Yeah, it'd be real easy.
Yeah,
it's
none of
only
it's
11.
unexpected.
I'm pretty sure like the recipe is out there, right? Like it's the 11 herbs and spices that Colonel Sanders used. Is like it's like just a list that he wrote down. I'm pretty sure it's like known.
Yeah, it is at this point.
It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, if you read the list, you'd be like, okay, that's none of these are unexpected things to go into fried chicken, but I guess you chose these 11 and you put them in
2/3 tablespoon of salt, half tablespoon of thyme, half tablespoon of basil, third tablespoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon celery salt, 1 tablespoon black pepper, tablespoon of dried mustard, 4 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, a tablespoon of ground ginger, and 3 tablespoons of white pepper. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's the one that stood out
Black
to me.
and white pepper.
You ever have white pepper?
Yeah, I have it in the shelf.
If you keep it for too long, I feel like it starts smelling horsey.
Horsey? Like horseradishy?
No, like a horse. Like you're into a farm.
No, I don't know specifically what a fucking horse smells like.
You don't go to farms? You never been to a farm when you were a kid?
I mean, when I was a kid, yeah, but I just remember it smelled like animals, like a zoo almost. Like I don't remember specifically horse
like
smell.
that.
Oh. I've never had my white pepper smell like animal or horse.
How old is it?
I can't say that I... gotta be at least like 6 months at this point.
Yeah, no, I had it. Mine was like years.
Oh, can white pepper go expired?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like, it didn't hurt me.
White pepper can go bad, although it becomes bad by losing flavor, not by spoiling and becoming unsafe to eat.
Yeah. You know that rancid is a word that doesn't necessarily determine whether or not something is safe to eat?
Really? What does rancid determine then?
It's a thing that happens with like oil in particular, I believe. And it's certain like smell compounds and stuff like that that cause it.
Smelling or tasting unpleasant as a result of being old and stale.
Yep.
Just put the dictionary in here. Huh.
So it doesn't mean that it's unhealthy.
Unsafe.
But its flavor is not.
But it probably is unhealthy if it's rancid, though. It's probably a reason that it smells and tastes like shit.
No, but it's a different... that's not part of the definition.
Yeah,
you
it's
would say
not,
rotten.
but it's kind of understood.
A rotten thing is unhealthy. You wouldn't want to eat a rotten thing, which has almost all the same qualities as rancid, except rancid does not include the fact that it would be unhealthy for you.
Yeah, but I feel like if I Google are rotten and rancid synonyms, it's just going to come back yes. And if that's true, then...
There are situations, some square and rectangle situations.
Right. Every square is a rectangle, not every rectangle is a square.
I think
type of deal.
You could use them interchangeably if you are not being precise with your words.
If you want to be a dullard, you want to be intellectually proused.
But all this to say, one time I had some butter, and over time it gained a pleasant blue cheesy quality to it. And
pleasant.
And that is how I found out what the word rancid means. And how it means it doesn't hurt you.
All right. So butter, when it goes rancid, potentially tastes like blue cheese.
It's like an aged thing, you know?
It does not sound good. I don't like blue cheese, so that would not be good for me.
I do like blue cheese.
Blue cheese is no good.
I like the funk provided by the mold, which is penicillin. So
yeah, that's probably why I don't like it. It's probably it's gonna kill me or something. I don't know. I think I only get like a swelly face the one time I had penicillin. I don't think I die.
Yeah, no, it's literally penicillium. The mold.
In blue cheese? Like, that's why I hate it so much? That makes sense.
Well, I don't know if that would make you not like the flavor, but, like, your experience with it was probably uncomfortable, yeah.
I had no idea. So okay. So if I fucking...
Net, you're making a point here. I'm with you.
In the weddings and shit, when I say my dietary restrictions and I say penicillin, I'm not wrong. Don't put any blue cheese in there. You sons of bitches. You're gonna make fun of me like, oh, penicillin is not a dietary restriction. It is. It is damn well a dietary restriction. Get the blue cheese off the table. I don't want blue cheese in my vicinity. Don't be serving blue cheese at this wedding. Fucking garbage anyway.
Well,
Ranch is
so
superior.
the thing
I'll
is, if
drink
you
a
put
bottle of ranch.
penicillin down, like you're gonna have to have a at least clever chef to recognize that, you know.
All right, penicillin parentheses blue cheese. I'll do that.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was right this whole time. Thank you.
Me neither. Congrats.
Man, they just feed people penicillin as food. That's crazy.
Well, it's derived from a mold.
Yeah, mold is weird. I used to be super not into cheese on things. I've come around to it a little bit, but mold's weird. Why do we just eat mold as a society?
Well, there's safe ones. If it's safe to eat and it imparts a unique flavor, then someone's probably gonna eat it.
Weird. Not worth.
You know,
You could just not eat mold. Your life would be the same.
You know those silica packets that you get in boxes with electronics and stuff that say "do not eat"?
Yeah.
You can eat it.
You can. It might just get stuck in your throat. That's why. I want kids to eat it.
Yeah. You
You
can.
can. You can digest it. You ever had, especially back when you still had to get the weed from the streets, the silica-based, silica pearl diluted THC wax?
No. What?
It's a way to filter wax in some way, where you mix it with silica pearls and then filter the silica pearls out or whatever. I don't know, it's some way to do it that can be done within a factory in a very well way, but people were doing it by their own selves, and sometimes it would just give you a really weird mouthfeel, like you just coated your mouth in silicone.
Damn, they should make that illegal.
I did think they did. That's kind of what they stopped a lot of those motherfuckers from doing it in their basements. Hopefully.
At least that doesn't outright kill you, like fentanyl.
Yeah, no, it's not one of the. It's definitely a sketchy process, but of the sketchy processes, the least of the sketchy, I suppose.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times living on the edge of the law.
Yeah, I never really bought weed pre-legalization. Maybe here and there, but...
Yeah, I never really had to, for whatever reason, even before I, got into it, I never had to go out and find people that were willing to sell to me. They found me every time. There's always a weird, habit or trick that I had where I was just no matter where I was, I'd find somebody who was willing to. Just in, not even, asking about it. Just being in conversation. Hey, by the way, do you want to buy some? Yeah, I guess. I'll give me your number. I'll hit you up later.
Yeah, I don't know. I never... Yeah, the idea of having to seek out a stranger for a drug deal...
Right, it's baffling to me. I don't know how people would do it.
Mm-hmm.
One time when I flew into Dallas, we got picked up by an Uber, and 15 minutes in, he asked if I wanted to buy anything. I was like, what is this power that I fucking have? As soon as I step into the illegal zone, someone's looking over me we'll make sure.
Yep. I think that's about time.
Yeah, it's about a good time to call it on this episode of Remote Recording CRT Cold Hard Trash, episode 73.
Boo.
It all rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Boo! Get spooked. My rhymes will scare you. If you enjoyed this episode, please do rate it 5 stars. Give it a comment. Any kind of engagement we would appreciate. And if you liked what you heard, be sure to tune in next week for some more nonsensical nonsense. Goodbye.
See ya.